What's good, Council of Comics? It's New Comic Book Day. Today we're discussing what you love about comic books and what you heard about comic books and all new, brand new comic books. Come on, let's go.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? As soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
What's up, Council of Comics? It's New Comic Book Day, February 8th. Let's see what's happening.
Do you remember the last thing I said to you? Do you remember the last thing?
My issue with the story is I felt like you said there was redemption for Madeline Pryor, but like, was it really deserved? Like, why isn't she going to jail too?
No,
You know?
hers
They
is
threw-
hers is absolutely deserved because Ileana did that to her. Even though in the first issue, Ileana's like, no, oh crap, and I'm like, you did this. She was fresh from the cloning station. The council absolved her of her past, said it's a fresh start for you, Madeline. And Ileana wasted zero time to grab her and be like, "No, this is what you want. I'll be released from my arrangements with Hell. You'll be the Goblin Queen again. You want that anyway." I don't know. I spoke to Cyclops and he told me that like my life is new. Oh, come on, this way you've got power. Blah blah blah. I mean, she was horrible. So like, no.
What's
like,
good, Council of Comics? You know what time it is. It's time for my picks. Yes. We love everybody else's picks. They're so lovely. They're so good. But you know, I got the better picks. Okay, here we go. The Horror. Number 1 from Boom. And we got the In Huckley, which is pretty cool. Very nice. It's a new book from Boom. Poison Ivy number 9, just because this is a dope cover. Really dope cover. Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants. Dope cover. This is a new thing. I believe it's tying into the Sins of Sinister.
I'm Paul. I'm back with my man that runs this here badass app, hot app. He's gonna tell me the name of this because I keep saying it wrong.
The Horror.
The Horror. This is the Inyuk Lee cover. Boom. Got to give it a shot. It's static. It's pretty cool. I've been reading it. I read all the first series. This is the second series. I don't know if this is the final, but I think it's maybe one more issue to go. Good story. Something I'll never have personally, so the facsimile will work. First appearance of Krang in the Avengers.
Yeah, I don't support diversity when I do Planet of the Apes month. Black History Month. That was a brilliant idea.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Okay. Ready when you are. Hi everyone. Today's New Comic Book Day and I have some new comic books. We got Batman. Got the Jimenez cover, of course. He really knows how to draw Selena. It's really nice. We're also going to get the Artgerm cover. He really knows how to draw Selena. It's really nice.
What I hate about comics, I think Paul kind of had the idea. I think it's the greed. Like, I think it's a couple of big corporations that have, are playing very greedy. Like comics was something like you could go get with like your allowance money at one time, and I look at the prices down. Like, how's a kid who just made like $20 doing his chores? He's gonna get like 3 issues. So yeah, the greed. And all like the different variant covers. I usually just get like one cover of something unless it's absolutely spectacular to get me for my extra money. But they're definitely after my extra money.
What I like about comics, I like obviously the stories, but I like the way you can kind of tell a story. You tell a story in 2 ways, and it's like one aspect can cover the other. So if the story isn't as enticing as you want it to be, that art can cover for that, and it can give you almost like another dimension. And the beautiful thing is when there's a great story, there's great art, and you get transferred, at least I do, into just a different world.
What I dislike about comics, I dislike the scams that are going on. 5-issue series, $4.99 across the board, 10 different covers, 100, 1 in 100, 1 in 666. Like, who's gonna do that? Come on, get something going, because your writers are not that good. That's what you're saying. Your writers are not that good. They can only last 5 issues. But all you're selling is covers, but the prices doesn't go down. The prices don't go down. But this guy can come up with a book for $1.99, and it's a good book. What's wrong with that picture?
How censored do you want me to be?
Oh, what?
Censored.
Say whatever you want, dude.
There's a few things I hate about comics. I would say the main thing right now is fucking price. Honestly, it's a bit much, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. How they nickel and dime you like this. There's an event. There's a one shot, and you know those books are important, and they'll charge you $7 for it. You read it, it's nothing. It's fucking nothing. It doesn't even matter. They say it's a key, and it introduces a character that you'll never see again. You'll never see again. Something will happen. It won't fucking matter, and you're down $7, $8. You want the 1 in 25. You want the 1 in 50. You want to fucking blow somebody for a 1 in 100. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, and it's so, like, we've seen it before. How there you go. He's cupping the balls, dude. We've seen it before where you would get your standard cover, and then the 1 in 50 is, and then the 1 in 50 is what, like a foil. What is it called? A foil cover. And it's ugly. It's fucking ugly, and it's not worth it. And they say it's gonna be worth, oh, this is 1 in 50, yada yada. It goes down to fucking $20 in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? There's nothing special about it. It's the nickel and diming. It's the nickel and diming, and they know people go for it. They know these people that are still collecting comics are collectors, or that are still reading comics are collectors. A majority of them, and it's fucked. It's really fucked up, and it's really shitty. And yeah, that's something I hate the most right now.
All right. What's up, Council of Comics? And these are my picks for the week. I think I ended up with like 20 books this week, so it's a pretty bigger week. Starting off, All Against All, number 3. This is a pretty good story. Oh, you got the glare?
No, I got
All right. Amazing Spider-Man 19. We're coming out of the dark web. So, Spider-Man, Avengers, War Against Time. Like, this is number 2 of this story. It's a pretty good story. Batman 132. So that Batman's coming out of the fail-safe story in another dimension.
All right, my picks again this week. So this is another week where I don't get punched right in the genitals, which is awesome. I'm sure there's gonna be a week coming up where you're gonna see me walking out with 2 hands. But anyway, another small week, which I'm enjoying because it's that time of year. Gospel number 4. I think this is going to 5, so I'm gonna wait till it's done and then I'm gonna read them all. But yeah, the artwork's good still. Story looks gonna be interesting. Mr. Easta, number 4 as well. Another crazy story. My guy from Sunday, who took out Red Hood. My favorite bowl of soup. It's always consistent. You know what you're gonna get. It's always good.
Hey, and welcome to Cliff's Corner, where we talk about my comics that I'm reading this week, or struggling to buy. Let's find out. Amazing Spider-Man, and guess what? Couldn't get the regular cover, so Planet of the Apes is for me. I picked up Static Shock number 1. And you know, it's labeled as season 2. You notice that? Mm-hmm. So I guess maybe you should have read the last one. I wonder if Nicholas Draper Ivey was involved in writing the first one. We'll find out. But also, collector's edition with the cover to the original Static one, bagged and carded and little poster, just like you know, the good old days. I'm just like, oh my god, I forgot. Just like the good old days when it came out. But this one is made in Canada, so I can't resist.
So what I love about comics is the artwork. It's always been the artwork. A good story, or an story, I'll stay with if the artwork's good. What's interesting to me, and I've heard this, maybe because I've heard this before, comics is one of the few American art forms. I mean, other countries do it as well, but it started here, kind of like jazz is truly American. So from that standpoint, I will always love comics because it's special. And like Joey was saying, it can transport you to another world. But the artwork is something interesting, and it's always kind of really. Sometimes I just open it, and my jaw drops. I'm like, wow, that's really cool.
Static Shadows of Dakota #1. I'm not reading this book, but this cover is amazing. Check out that cover. Cover of the week, in my opinion. Star Wars: The High Republic #5. Not really a fan of this cover, but I am a fan of the book. Hidden Empire #3 finally came out. We're going to see where this story goes. This story takes place in between Empire and Return of the Jedi. Darth Vader #31. It's a dope cover. Darth Vader book is really, really good right now. Spawn #338. We got cover A. Pretty dope Violator cover with the clown. And cover B, which has connecting covers with the other Spawn books.
Cap, symbol of truth. RB Silver's back in the house. Y'all guys gotta get this. It's about these kids just in Compton, LA. Regardless, I can see a potential movie coming out of LA about little kids and aliens coming from Compton. It might work out. Love the cover. There's a new artist coming down the line. I think this might be the last issue of this artist, but a new artist is coming and a new writer because they need to take this somewhere because it's still rocking. But this cover is bad. I went on Beaton and got the CGC 9.8 of this. Bishop War College. Oh, this is Black History Month. No, I just want to see something new. A lot of people don't know about Bishop from back in the day. They think, whatever, he's new. You got to give the man a shot.
Bloodborne, of course, based on one of the best games of all time. This is a pretty damn good book, and I really like the cover. Look, another Batman. Batman and the Joker, the deadly duo. This has been nice. I really like this. I like his art. It's very spooky.
All right, what I love about comics. All right, I guess when I first got into comics as a kid, I just loved how it was just an escape from my reality. Growing up in the Bronx, and it was kind of crazy. I'm not sure if you guys are from there, but it's kind of crazy. So it was like a little escape from there, and then just the stories and the art. Basically, that's what I love from them. It's my way to. I read them and I escape reality for a little bit.
So for me, comics was escapism. I mean, like I had already kind of had like a love affair with watching Superman the movie, and then I started reading comics, and then as I got older, the whole thing with people having secret identities and me feeling like I had a secret identity that I need to protect, so like that kind of resonates with you, and then characters like in the New Mutants, like there's an issue of New Mutants and Cannibal is the youngest X-Men at the time, right, when I'm growing up. And there's like a whole issue about like, him being a mutant and his parents abandoning him and cutting him off and all this stuff. I mean, they got over it because then it turned out all the freaking kids are mutants. But like that issue hit me so hard because I was like 13 or 14. I hadn't come out to anybody yet. And I was like, oh my God. And like it gutted me to read that. So there you have it. Person who gets off all the time and doesn't deserve it is Ileana. Yes, so even if it wasn't written to perfection in this story, I am happy for Madeline's little redemption arc and that people see her and it's like, you're right. You're Cable's mother.
Yeah.
Your baby was taken from you. And a lot of things happened to you that you didn't deserve. So I like that.
I got two of the same cover.
Do you think? Don't you think Chasm deserves that too? Then?
Yes,
Ben
and that's
Riley?
why it's so tragic, the ending. And anyhow, it's really sad because he's the one who pays for everything, But also Peter's a prick because he didn't do it in the first time. He was afraid to give him his memories, and in the end, he was still afraid to give him his memories. And Jean could have done it. Jean could have just given him Spider-Man's memories.
And then Dark Web would be over there.
And right, but it would have been over on a nice, redeeming note. Instead, now it's like the next time we see Chasm, aka Ben Reilly, he's going to be a villain, and another villain that Spider-Man created.
Gold Goblin, number 4. Flash, the 1 Minute War. You know, the war against the Fraction. Good Flash story going on right now. This is a Dark Horse story that I picked up on a chance, and I like it a lot. It's only Teenage Wasteland. So I can recommend that one. Issue 2 of Joe Fixit. I had a lot of fun with issue 1. Peter David's a good Hulk writer, so definitely check that out.
Batman with my boy Mike Hawthorne. Not doing the covers, doing the interiors. I can't recommend his artwork enough. Nice guy. Always answers my questions. Met him a couple times in Baltimore. Really nice guy. So yeah, read this book just because I'm giving you the thumbs up because he's a good guy. Joker, Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 5. Covers on these have been wild, absolutely wild. I love this one again. And then, excuse me, my last one is Dream Master. I'm only reading this because I'm trying to finish up my cover and I need some reference stuff. So that's what this was for. It's been pretty good though. So yeah, those are my books.
Namor the Submariner, number 5. In an age of old man, everybody is old man Namor, the ultimate old man. And DC Lazarus Pit, Evolution, next something.
Did you say Lazarus Split?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Lazarus Planet, Next Evolution, Heroes Forged. I see Red Canary on here. You know, it's very funny how this is such a weird... This story is an offshoot of both Batman vs. Robin and Dark Crisis. And probably better than both of them. But still not the best thing you ever read. But still kind of fun. And you know what? Maybe I should give fun more credit. I'm just too critical sometimes. And of course, I'm picking up Miracle Man: The Silver Age, and I keep telling people these issues are amongst the ones that either 2 of them were never reprinted, and some of them were only reprinted in limited edition trades.
There's anything I feel so strongly about to say that I hate. It's annoying when you're reading a book, you're into the story, and then new creative team, or we're just gonna scrap everything and go back to number 1 like over and over and over again. That's pretty annoying. I don't know. Lately the market's been a little weird. I don't know how I've done, as someone who's done exclusive covers, it's hard for me to say I hate them because I've done them, but is that doing anything for the community? I don't know. People get a little crazy with them. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm more in love with comics than in hate.
What do I love about comics? I'm gonna have to say, the characters, the stories. Like, these are characters I grew up with that were like timeless when I was young, and even like some characters that were like new when I was young. Like the Darth Vaders and Star Wars and stuff. So the characters, the stories, like a good story, good art, all those things that make like just comics a great medium. So like collect and read week after week after week.
Red Goblin, number 1. I mean, we got Gold Goblin, Red Goblin. What are they gonna do? Green Goblin? Huh? Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, number 3. One of my top 5 characters is Luna Lafayette, the Moon Girl, and Devil Dinosaur, pretty cool. And Nightclub, issue number 1, the 2nd print. That $1.99. That's what we love. That's what we love. All right, so those are my picks. They're not Joey's, Green Shirt Guys, Steve, Cliff, Anthony, Paul, anybody out there. They got good picks, but they're not my picks. All right? So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Ghost Rider. This is a great book. This is a fantastic book. There's a lot of body horror, so be warned. It's very reminiscent of Immortal Hulk in that sense, but the story's really fun. It's not afraid to get a little kooky, but it's very dark. It's a dark story. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. But let me also say that Batman's a must right now. This is an incredible, incredible book. If you're a Bat fan, you need to get this book. It's great. And those are my books for this week. I hope you guys have a great week.
So Star Wars books, Hidden Empire, and Darth Vader number 31. I imagine everybody's getting this because we like the Sinister event going on, but here's Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants. So that's a really good thing. Stranger Things. So gonna get that one. I was gonna get 2 of them, but they ran out of them. So Red Goblin number 1. And last one, another indie, 2 Graves. I think this is another 5-part miniseries, but it's a good ghost story going on with Image right now. And that is my picks for the week.
Paul Levitz and Adam Davis. These are 2 legends, and if you love their work in the past, or if you don't know who they are, this book is just take a fun trip with some quality Silver Age storytelling here. It's good. And The Assassin's Apprentice. All for good, all for evil. Is there magic involved? We're gonna see. All right, that's it for this week's comics, and all right, that's it for this week. Peace out.
What I don't like or what I hate about comics now, how I feel like, I guess I don't like how it used to be the MCU would adapt to, be an adaptation of the comics in a way, you know what I mean? Take stories from them, and now it's like the comics are changing everything to mirror the MCU versus the other way around. I kind of wish it would stay that way instead of just changing everything to match up the MCU. Let the MCU keep pulling the story that they want and do it their own way. Or if they wanted to do that, maybe make a separate universe for the MCU so you can match it, but leave the 616 alone, you know what I mean? It's that.
One thing I hate about comics, editors don't do editorial anymore. I mean, maybe they think they do, but remember back in the day, you would read a comic book and it's like, I found this meteorite that I was able to power Steel's new armor with. And there would be a little note at the bottom. It's happened in Action Comics 774. And you're like, ooh, how cool. And now there's nothing. You're grasping at continuity straws and hoping for the best. And so I miss that. And I miss editors going, that's cool, but we have other stuff going on. Whatever. Now I just feel like, the focus is crossovers and tie-ins to movies.
The outlet, I mean, obviously the art. I love art. I love to draw. I love to follow artists. That's probably the go-to, but a little beyond that is the outlet. It's kind of it's not the pinnacle of storytelling. Obviously that would probably be movies, something like that, but it's basically it's a storyboard, right? So, which is why, the movies translate so well. Everything is storyboarded out, ready to go. You can tell any kind of story, whatever you want. You can build whatever kind of universe you want. All these, the characters it's limitless, You can do anything. You can create a world in a 22-page comic book. I'm going to go with that.
So, thank you all for joining us again at another new comic book day here at Alterniverse. I invite everybody to watch our review of The Last of Us and to like and subscribe down below. And we'll see y'all soon. Thanks.
Peace out, guys. Love you. Peace out. Love you. Peace out. Wakanda forever.
Peace out, Council of Comics. See you next week.
Peace out.
Peace out. Council. Catch you guys next time on New Comic Book Day.
Peace out, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
That's it this week, Council of Comics. We'll see you next week on Free Comic Book Day. Oh, and it's Valentine's Day next week. Peace out.
Peace out, bro.